Hey guys, welcome to another episode of the High Ticket Coaching and Consultant Strategy and Growth Show. Now, if you listen to this interview anywhere else but within our private Facebook community called High Ticket Client Attraction Insider Circle, then definitely come check us out. We'd definitely love to have you. And that community was put together specifically for coaches, consultants, and service providers who are serious about getting up to that 6 and that 7-figure level. So if that's you, definitely come check us out. So today, I want to introduce you to one of the members of our community, Liberty Santiago. Welcome, Liberty.
Thank you so much for having me.
Awesome. You're welcome. So Liberty, tell myself and the rest of the community members, what is it that you do?
Well, I'm Liberty Santiago. I'm the CEO and consultant of my business, Diamond Consulting, and I'm a Proctor Gallagher Institute business consultant and a mindset trainer. And so I work with my clients to really go for the dreams that they have within their career and their visions for themselves of achieving the highest version of themselves that they can imagine and even beyond that.
Awesome. Love it. Love it. So what's your backstory before you got into this? What did you do before?
I had 17 years experience as a oral surgery assistant, and I morphed into a bit of a trainer within that industry, and I had so many certifications and so much knowledge and vocabulary and understanding of jaw structures and teeth and working with finances within that realm. So I was able to take my patient care interactions into a whole new level when I developed the idea of becoming a consultant and really transforming how people interact in the workplace.
Mm-hmm. And what got you to want to make that shift in terms of wanting to become a consultant?
Right, that's a great question. So honestly, I maxed out. I had every single certification and every single training that was available to me. Even though my position was a financial coordinator, I went out and I sought all this training so that I could be the most knowledgeable and most skilled in my field and in my office. And I was able to manifest quite a bit of an income with the particular job and bonus structure that we had at the office. But I wanted more. I had sights of really making an impact with people's lives on a deeper level than just helping them with their oral surgery needs. And I consider myself to be very spiritual, and I had a calling to help other people in a deep way. And specifically, the words that I heard was, "You are here to help others." So I had to follow the calling.
Mm-hmm. Awesome. Now, was it a pretty big transition for you, meaning that was it just something when you had that idea, that call, and you just said, nope, this is what I'm going to do, and you just rushed out to do it? Or was there some type of delay in terms of, should I do it? How did it happen for you?
Absolutely, yes. There was lots of fear and doubt and worry over how it was all going to take place and what does it look like? What does it mean I need to go and help others? And so I had the idea to become a consultant to impact the way that people function within a workplace, because I saw the need for that with working in different dental fields, and I also worked in catering and retail, and I saw the dynamics of how people would work within each other, and it was mostly toxic and did not have very good leadership. And so at the time that I had the idea to become a consultant, I wanted to, really help how people perform in the job place, to help inspire each other instead of focusing on what's wrong with the company or what's wrong with the leaders, to focus on what's right and to help drive the force of the team with momentum, with encouragement, and in a loving, inspiring, giving way. So when I had this idea to become a consultant, I also simultaneously was introduced to the movie The Secret. And it's like that saying, when the student is ready, the teacher will show up. And I felt like Bob Proctor was my teacher within that movie. And so I studied him. I studied what he taught and how he came to be. and I ended up becoming one of his consultants. I quit my job and I just went obsessively full force into what does it look like to be a consultant with Bob Proctor. And so he already had the model and the vehicle. So I just took the front seat.
Hmm. Awesome, exciting stuff. Love it, love it. And what I guess what's based on where you are right now, what really excites you about what it is that you do?
I love seeing people go from tired, exhausted, worn out, listless to full of desire, direction, and motivation, and see that spark in their eyes show up when they realize that they are not their job, they are not their name, they are not their body, they are not their past, that they have so much to give other people, they have natural talents, that there's a purpose, and then they use that motivation to really drive their careers and really change the relationships and change the environment that's around them. When they're not happy with what they have, I can show them that when you get focused, that you can manifest exactly what you want into your life. And that is what drives me, is connecting the two, going from where you're at now to where you really want to be.
Hmm.
That's what drives me.
Awesome, love it. And the clients you work with, are they do you work with organizational clients or is it individuals? How does that look?
Yeah, so I have a unique set of clients. I have clients that are multi-level marketing. I have entrepreneurs, people in the construction industry, and apparel. So there's no industry that I can't impact positively. And I have left myself open to being available to impact men and women. And so that has been really encouraging to me, that both my clientele is masculine and feminine. And it helps really draw together the partnership that I have with my partner, Alex Santiago. And we mastermind together and we utilize our frequency to raise our clients up better as a pair. And that's part of a unique aspect of my story, is how my partnership with Alex has been so amazing and really strong. And something that I learned a long time ago is that, you know, we're really better together. And when you find that mastermind person, and it could be your spouse, it could be a business partner, it could be a mentor, or you could have a combination of it all, right? And together we're able to raise the frequency and really make some cool things happen.
Yeah, awesome, awesome. Now, what does working with you guys look like? Is it a virtual type of setting? Is it in person? How does that typically look?
Right. So I have clients that are local and far away. So I do one-on-one coaching and I also do group setting. So as the group, we facilitate a weekly phone call through Zoom, and we will get into question and answer time, meditation, going through a program that Bob Proctor has given me the reins to use, which is called Thinking into Results. And if you're a local client to me, and if you like the local physical interaction, I like to meet with you, because there's no comparison for that one-on-one interaction. And I always like to meet with my clients either in person or on camera, because that is where we have the best connection.
Yeah, awesome, awesome. What about skills wise? What's one skill you'd say you've practiced that's really helped you achieve your level of success today?
The skill of visualization, and
Hmm.
that is instrumental in manifestation. It's not just visualization. There's so many elements to this. That's why, you know, you can't just watch the movie The Secret. You can't just put together a vision board and have it work for you. Being able to integrate your faith, your desire, practicing the visualization is equaling the manifestation. And so the skill that I've really been able to use, and I feel is a unique talent of mine, is the manifestation. I've been able to manifest cars, homes, diamonds, a jet. So very cool things. And it's a lot of fun.
Awesome, awesome. So what is this, how does this visualization routine, do you have a specific routine that you follow?
Yeah, so I have a vision board, and the vision board is strategically placed, and it's actually on the other side of this monitor. So periodically through the day, when I have breaks in between coaching calls, and when I'm done masterminding with my partner, I'll spend time um, in the quiet, and I'll look at the images, and I'll put myself into the vibration and the feelings of what it would really be like to have the success, to have the experience of the things that I have calculated, strategically put on this board. And then I also do visualization before bedtime. So right before I go to bed, I go through my perfect day. And Neville Goddard talks about doing this work in some of his books. So I definitely recommend checking out that.
hmm Awesome. So with vision boards and all these different processes, is it something someone just does one time and they're like, oh, I got my vision board, I did it one time and let me let me go live life now? Or is it something that's a daily practice? What are your thoughts?
Right. I was just talking to a colleague of mine earlier about vision boards and how people have this idea that they construct the vision board and then they expect to have the results. This is something that takes consistency and practice. And you have to believe that what you are manifesting is coming to you, and believe it so much that you're willing to take the action. It's not about sitting on the couch and just, having a daydream and expecting it to come true. You have to be ready to take the action, to take the steps, however scary they are. They don't have to be irresponsible, but they are going to break you out of the comfort zone. It is a daily practice. And you get out of this what you put into it. So putting lots of energy into this manifestation process is very important.
Awesome. And is that the core of your approach as far as manifestation, visualization? Is that the core elements of it?
For manifestation, yes.
hmm
Yeah, the core principles are doing whatever kinetic activity is going to put you in the feeling of achieving, of experiencing, and having your visualized success. So some people are, just visual. If you're like me, I have to touch and feel it also. So if I want to, let's say, for example, I want to manifest diamonds, I will go down to the jeweler, which I have a great relationship with, and I will try on the diamonds that I want to manifest. And I have manifested diamonds within a couple of days of doing this. And this is so crazy. It's not like I just went out and bought these diamonds, right? I just tried them on. I just felt like I knew that I was going to feel luxury and appreciated when I got the diamonds. And I was handed down some diamonds from a family member of mine who had passed away. And I knew like that this was part of my exercise that I did. I went down to the jewelry store, put myself into the feeling, had them on me, and 2 days later, I was gifted unexpectedly diamonds from my family. So it was
hmm
really awesome. And I never shared that experience with anyone.
Oh, is this your first time sharing it now?
No, I'm saying as far as before I got the diamonds, they didn't know, they didn't know that I went down to the diamond store and
Oh,
was trying to manifest the diamonds. Like this was absolutely a gift from God, a gift from the universe. Just
yeah.
answering my seeking.
Yeah, and it's a fascinating realm, I guess, the whole realm of manifestation, right? Because before, I know for myself, before I got into that type of realm, it was more just based on just logic, like, hey, I'm just going to make this thing happen and go put in the work, versus a different approach, which is, excuse me, which is the whole visualization and more come from a place of the energy, the feeling of what that thing is, and I guess creating a space to allow it into it. It's just fascinating. Because I know when I first started doing that type of stuff, when the things happened, it was almost like in the beginning you're just like, oh, that's just luck. But then after you start doing it over and over and over again, you realize like maybe there is something going on there, right?
That's exactly how it works. So When you have these unmistakable patterns in your life, they come to your mind. They come to the forefront of your mind, especially when you're doing goal setting and trying to grow into that higher version of yourself. You look back and you can connect the dots. You can never look forward and connect the dots. So when you know that you have the power inside of you to manifest and to really help create that space for your success, then you realize that you are an infinite being and that you can do so much more than what meets the eye.
Yeah, good stuff, good stuff. So what would you say, are you pretty big into reading books, listen to podcasts, YouTube videos? How do you consume your information?
Well, I am also a product of the product. So I study Thinking into Results, which is Bob Proctor's program, and I am a product of that. So I'm very much immersed in this program, and I also read books. I'm very big into Napoleon Hill. I love his book, Think and Grow Rich. Conversations with the Devil is one that I'm just obsessive. I'm on my third time listening to it. I think it just really helps connect you to understand the difference between the darkness and the light, and why we think the things that we think, and why the people who are not successful are experiencing what they're experiencing. And then the reverse too, how to experience success and how it's systematic and how it's all in the light of your consciousness. It's amazing stuff. So and I also love Wallace Waddell's Science of Getting Rich. I read chapters 4, 14, and 7 in that order very religiously. So.
Hmm. Awesome stuff, good stuff. So what's the next level? What's that vision that you're now building towards with your company at the moment?
So right now I have this Trojan horse going. I got all this power and effect into marketing, digital marketing, and creating a space to really impact multiple people. So I've made myself available to group coaching. And this is very exciting because now I'm not in the space of just coaching a few clients in a deep way. I am able to coach multiple clients in a deep, impactful way. And so that is amazing. And I'm taking this to the level of which I want to say perfectly aligned to with the universe, which is, a 30 client call, 30 clients, and it's going amazing. And I'm so happy and thankful that I've pursued my dream to do this.
Hmm. Awesome. Now, if you had to look back on your whole life to where you are today, if you had to define your life in just one sentence, what would that one sentence be?
That I have preserved the learnings from multiple experiences to reactivate my purpose as a teacher and impact the lives of so many.
Hmm. And what would you say is your purpose? Would you say that is your purpose? What is your purpose?
My purpose is to help people to become aware that they are a spiritual being having a human experience, that they are capable of so much more than meets the eye.
Hmm. Awesome. Love it, Liberty. Now, if someone wanted to connect with you, what is the best way for them to be able to reach out?
The best way to reach out is you can email me at consulting@libertybrand.biz, or you can go to my website, which is the same, www.libertybrand.biz, and you can be plugged into my private group and see what the offers are and follow along.
Awesome. Love it, Liberty. Well, hey, thank you so much. And guys, if you're watching this on the live or the replay, all the links to connect with Liberty, they will be either right above or below this video, depending on what platform you're watching this on. So I'll have them on the page, and you should be able to connect right to her. Now, Liberty, do you have any final thoughts before we end?
I just wanted to let you all know that I'm humbled that you're here and watching, and that when the student is ready, the teacher will arrive, And I hope that you are brave enough to have the conversation, to find out what it looks like to live the life of your dreams by contacting me.
Awesome. Love it. Love it. Well, hey, thanks again, and we'll talk soon. Okay.
Sounds awesome. Thank